So now I know that some celebrities have popped into Donut Bar. I know you were mentioned on Ellen. I mean, there's so much that sort of is attracted to Donut Bar. Can you talk about some of the celebrities that have been in?
Yeah. We've had a whole bunch of people in. I'm horrible at spotting celebs, so I count on my staff for letting me know.
Yeah.
But we've had everybody from John Cena come in there, Ryan Seacrest, who else, Chris? I forget all. Ludacris. Ludi, he was really cool. Ludacris comes in. His buddy, what's his buddy's name? His actor buddy. His dad was. You see, you're stumping me right now. I'm sorry, I forget his name. Ludacris's buddy. He's famous too, and his dad, Eastwood. What's his first name? The
Clint
son.
Eastwood?
Clint Eastwood's son. Yeah. I forget. We're
Alexa,
getting that name.
what is Clint Eastwood's son's name? Alexa, what is Clint Eastwood's son's name?
Clint Eastwood's sons are Scott Eastwood and Kyle Eastwood.
Scott.
Okay.
Scott. So
Thank you,
Scott happens to be a really big Donut Bar fan, and they were doing some show down here. They were hanging out together, Ludacris and Scott Eastwood. And next thing I see on my Instagram, they're talking about Donut Bar, and I'm like, what? And somebody forwards it to me. It's like, look at these guys. They're just in love with Donut Bar, and they're talking about coming tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, let me reach out, So I reached out. I'm like, hey, you guys coming through? Oh yeah, chef, would love to come in. I hope it's not going to be too big of a distraction, this and that. And I'm like, it's going to be, but come through, And he came through. And here was the weirdest part, man. I set him in the bar area at Donut Bar, and it's he and I, and I'm just like, how's this going to go? How's Ludacris is going to be? He seems like a pretty nice guy.
Yeah.
I wonder if he really is,
Yeah.
And dude, he ends up being just great. And here's the funny part. I said, what can I get for you? I mean, you can see the donuts right there. You point to him. And then without looking, he starts, smart guy, right? Most successful people, these guys, their memories are so great. And he knew. And he'd had Donut Bar before. But he remembered. He was like, let me get a chocolate euphoria. I'm hoping you got the French toast donut today. Oh, what about the big Papa Tart? Can you bring me one of those? And I'm like, I was blown away, dude, because he was naming the donuts by name.
Yeah.
He wasn't just saying, bring me a chocolate sprinkle, bring me something with nuts on it. He was like, I want the big Papa Tart. Oh, did you get the s'mores one? I was like, got you, bro. Got you. And I was blown away. I'm like, Ludi, what's up?
Yeah.
So sincerely, Ludacris was one of my favorite people that have came in. We hung out. He took pictures with people. We blocked a little area off. There was a bunch of people. I didn't announce it that he was coming in, but you recognize that dude.
Yeah.
We're packed. It's like a Saturday morning, hundreds of people in line, and then Ludacris sitting over at the bar chowing on donuts.
That's
and
so
I'm just
funny.
like on cloud nine, like this is legit, dude. I can't even believe it. So much fun with that. And who else? I've got to admit, the nicest celebrity I've ever met, and I always give him shout outs, is Ryan Seacrest.
Really?
The dude is legit. I was doing a show called The Doctors, and I was like, oh, you guys are going to tear me up on the show talking about how horrible donuts are for you. And they said, no, just come on the show. We'll do you good. And I was like, all right, promise. And they're like, we promise. I'm on my way to the show, L.A. and The Doctors. Next thing you know, Ryan Seacrest people call me, and they're like, hey, chef, we want you to come on the show, And I'm like, you know what? It's funny. I'm actually in L.A. right now. Oh, you have to swing by. And I'm like, but I've got another commitment. And you know how it is, guys. I just can't. Hold on. Let me call you back. Calls back. Hold on, it's Ryan. He wants to talk to you. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? I'm driving. I'm in my Lamborghini Gallardo at the time. Driving. I'm like, huh. And, hey, there's Ryan Seacrest. I'm like, dude, this is freaking real. I sell donuts, you know that, right? And he's a fan. He's totally stoked. He's like, dude, I hear you're in LA. I know you got a show. I know where that studio is. It's literally, if you're getting off the 405, you're going to pass by my studio. Pull in. The valet is going to meet you there. He's going to take your car, come up. Whatever we're doing, we're stopping. And I'm like, how can you say no? You know what I mean? So I go up, do the show. And here's my biggest regret. Guys, you got it. When people invite you, do it. We tell my son and I, we see people all over, and we invite them down to Donut Bar. Let us take care of you because they're good people, whatever the case might be, right? Little family, we love them, whatever the case might be. Ryan invited me back because he knew I had to go to the doctors. And he's like, hey, after we finish here, we all hang out. Come back. Hang out with us. And I said, yeah, but sometimes you take those invites and you're like, he's just being a nice guy.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so bummed. I went and I filmed the doctors. And I didn't go back because I'm driving. I'm like, should I? No. He does. Does he want me to?
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking about, dude, he wanted me to. So Ryan, if you hear this, dude, I'm down. Let's go. But no, sincerely, a nice guy, man.
That's
so
awesome.
Cool. And we find that, right? A lot of times, more successful people that we meet, they're good people because good things happen to good people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Now, there's been a few that have snuck through the cracks, you know what I mean? And they made it, and they might not have been such good people.
Yeah.
But I have to admit, by far, the majority of people that I have met, they're really good.
Yeah.